Did you know that the current pace of global average temperature rise puts almost approximately half of all plants and animals at risk of extinction? Today, I'd like to inform you about the phenomenon global warming. As I begin, we will explore what global warming is, how it affects the world, and how it affects individual lives. First, I'd like to tell you about what global warming is. Global warming is a slow increase in the temperature of the Earth's atmosphere. The increase in temperature is caused by the greenhouse effect, which is the process by which sunlight is trapped in the atmosphere by greenhouse gases, ultimately warming the planet. Through the warming, many problems have arisen. Some of them affect the world, while others affect individual people. Secondly, I would like to inform you of the effects global warming has on the world. The world is slowly heating up, creating many problems around the globe. A few of the problems caused by global warming is melting glaciers, higher sea levels, and more severe weather. The melting of glaciers has many major drawbacks that affect the whole world. When the glaciers are melted, they release tons of water. The water that is released through the ice raises the overall sea level of the world, causing catastrophic damage to houses and communities. One researcher at Florida International University had calculated that 8 feet of land would go underwater for every inch of the sea level increase. Severe weather has increased exponentially in recent years. Droughts have been getting drier, hotter, and longer in many parts of the U.S. An example of a major drought would be in Texas in 2011. Over 100 days of 100-degree weather broke the record for continuous extreme heat. Many plants and animals died because of their prolonged heat and lack of water. Another example of extreme weather would be hurricanes. In 2017, a hurricane by the name of Harvey hit Texas and did about $125 billion worth of damage. The reason Harvey was able to do so much damage was because of the extensive buildup in the Gulf of Mexico. The changing warm temperatures in the Gulf of Mexico caused the originally tropical waves to form into such a big hurricane. Lastly, I would like to tell you about the effect global warming has on individual lives. In the last decade, many crops have suffered due to the droughts and flooding, causing a direct impact on humans. With food shortages, stores would be increasing prices, causing outrages among a lot of people. Many people will not have enough money to keep buying the expensive food, causing civil unrest. One important problem for people is lack of water. Water is one of the most important factors of human life, and without it, we cannot live. Unfortunately, over the past few years, the natural water supplies of Earth have all but dried up. Many lakes in western U.S. have about completely dried up, leaving nothing but almost an empty crater. This problem is very unneeded for us because we have no other way of getting drinkable, usable water. Another problem for humans and other species alike is worsening air quality. Because of higher temperature, the air quality, both indoors and out, has worsened, causing many people to go through asthma attacks, acquire lung cancer, and cardiovascular diseases. Excuse me. In conclusion, I have discussed global warming and its many effects. We talked about what global warming is, how it affects the world, and how it affects individual lives.